Coming up in this Brightline construction update, this update looks at a variety of progress around Palm Bay and Melbourne, Florida. I started the recently rebuilt Hessey Avenue crossing, which is also the current location of the Palm Bay South control point. The primary objective of the Hessey Avenue rebuild was adding the second track along with new pavement markings. New crossing gates had previously been installed here. In the distance, you can see the new signals next to Palm Bay Road. And here's the turnout for the Palm Bay South siding. This crossing is scheduled to be closed one additional day in the future for additional upgrade work. Next up is another recently rebuilt crossing at Jernigan Avenue. So far, this crossing has only received its second track. Crews have been working on the new second track north of the crossing. On the south side of the crossing is where the north end of the Palm Bay siding begins. You can also see crews working on rebuilding the University Avenue crossing in the distance. This crossing still needs to have additional crossing protection installed. Next is the Crane Creek Bridge. When I first visited here earlier in the week, they were working on some of the pilings for the temporary work trestle. Coming back a few days later, and that section was complete, as you can see here. Based on plans I found filed with the St. John's Water Management District, this is as far as this trestle will be built. They were unloading additional equipment while I was flying. With the temporary work trestle more or less complete, work on the new permanent bridge should begin soon. That entails first building one track of the new double-track bridge. Once finished, all rail traffic will be moved onto it. The temporary trestle will then be removed and rebuilt here on the west side of the old bridge. Once rebuilt, crews will demolish the old bridge and build the second track of the new double-track bridge in its footprint. The next location is in downtown Melbourne. In my last Melbourne update, I showed this area being dug up. Crews dug up old dirt and ballast in preparation for the new track. This will be filled with fresh sub-road bed and ballast before the new track is installed. The work on either side of NASA Blvd is next. On the south side, new signals are now installed. On the north side of the crossing is where a new turnout has been built that will be part of a future crossover in this location. Those new signals were installed to protect this crossover. Next up is Babcock Street. Here on the south side, I am looking down to where that new crossover will be. Crews have also been delivering dirt to this location, as seen by the pile on the left side. On the north side is an area that has been cleared for the additional track. The final location is the Eau Gallie River. This area has just recently been cleared and leveled in preparation for the arrival of the crane and other equipment necessary to start rebuilding the bridge. On the south side of the Sarno Road crossing, you can see the right-of-way cleared for the second track. Those pipes sticking up are fiber optic lines. As I have done previously at other bridges, here's a look at the existing bridge for historical documentation purposes before work begins on its replacement. It is of similar design as the Crane Creek Bridge and was built around the same time as well. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also check out my social media pages.